What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's currently Halloween as I'm recording. I'm not sure when this video will be posted, but happy Halloween. Right now I'm going to the DMV to register the first gen. Today's the last day with my mom's whip, so we got to work on the first gen. We got to fix that oil leak. We're gonna try to mess with that O-ring, that oil cooler O-ring. The first gen shouldn't be much to register. It should be under $100 if I'm correct. We put on the title that I bought it for $100, so it should be cheap. I can't remember if putting gift is cheaper than putting $100, but I do know there's like a gift fee, but we'll figure that out today and I'll let you guys know how much it costs. I honestly can't remember how I did the second gen, but I know I paid, I think $78 to register it. Just left the DMV. I ended up paying $85, $25, so under $100 like I said. I think that's why I did the second gen as well, because it was around that area too. I think when you use gifts on the title, I think it's a little bit more than what I just paid for with $100. It's probably different depending where you live, so just keep that in mind. Like I mentioned already, today is Halloween, so I gotta work on this car fast, and I'm gonna be without a car, so I gotta work on this car today and get it fixed by today. I gotta take the kids trick-or-treating, so I gotta make this shit quick. Damn, I forgot, I gotta stop and get gas and fill up my mom's car before I give it back to her. Also gotta clean it out because we took it on a little 2-hour road trip to a pumpkin patch the other day. After I recorded that little clip from Snapchat on my phone of the oil leaking or whatever, I messaged Sean, the previous owner of the vehicle, and I kind of tried to call him out on it, and he let me know, well, I tried to call him out on it saying it wasn't a gasket, whatever he was claiming it to be, and he was like, it's the oil cooler O-ring, exactly what all my other buddies were telling me it was. And he told me he had his mechanic replace it already, but he must have not did it or did a bad job and messed it up. But he said he left some parts, like extra O-rings for the oil cooler, in the parts box he gave me, and I dug around and went through it and I found it. So that's why we're working on it so soon. It's like a day after I made the previous video. So like I said, I don't know when this video will be edited and uploaded. Hopefully soon. After trick-or-treating, I'll probably hop on it and stay up late and be tired as hell at work. I be trying to grind out this YouTube thing like it's full time. It's just fun to edit and stuff like that, and like just to see you guys comment and view my stuff. It kind of gives me motivation to do it full time. Although that won't happen no time soon, but you never know. All I know is whoever his mechanic is needs to start working on cars. His goddamn, the oil filter was on tight. The goddamn oil cooler ring was damn leaking really bad. Like, golly, boy. Both of the side kits off. I'm gonna crawl under here now. And we're gonna have access to this filter up top. Just installed it. I'm showing you guys how to drain it. So pull down and pull the lever and it drains. That's how fast your oil changes are. No tools necessary. I'm gonna let this drain, and then once it's done draining, I'll resume the video. I'm pretty much gonna use this same oil, and once I get this nut off the filter, off the oil cooler, and get the O-ring replaced, I'm gonna reuse this oil. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that, but if I buy another 5-quart oil, boy, it'll be like the third 5-quart thing. I bought this within like the 2 weeks, so that's like over $100, and I'm not trying to do that, so we're gonna do the cheapest route and reuse our oil. Here's the O-ring that we're gonna be using. Here's the part number if you guys are needing it. So go ahead and pause the video, write it down, do whatever you need to do. But this is the O-ring we're gonna be replacing today. So I'm just gonna slide this under here. That way when we get it off, all quick and easy. So that thing's still draining. You guys see how easy that Famoto drain valve is. So next time you change your oil, whoo, easy. Got both of them draining. It's kind of hard to tell with this lighting. I don't know where I put the flashlight, but when I get it off, I'll show you guys. So to take off that oil cooler nut, when you take off the filter, there'll be a nut on it where it threads. It'll be a 30mm socket. So you're gonna need something big to break that. I don't have that, so I'm about to run to Advance right now and buy it. CarQuest didn't have it in stock. Leave me, boy. CarQuest didn't have it in stock, but Advance did. He said it ran about $8.99, so that's cheap. He did say that they don't rent that out. You will have to buy it. That's just a heads up. I'll just have a 30mm laying around for the next time it goes out. Cleaned up my mom's car. Well, this thing cleans up good for a 012. One owner 012, 95 on the clock. It's a Honda CRV. Well, this thing's giving her no issues. If I'm not angled up right, like in frame, I record with a Sony a6000. This is not a vlogging camera whatsoever, so I just make it a vlogging camera because of what I got. I will upgrade soon to where I can see myself and record with the Sony a6000. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with this camera. You cannot see yourself when you're recording. Like, you can only see the screen if you're recording like this. The screen flips up, but not all the way to where you're able to see yourself. I think I was out of frame right here, or just a little bit. I do plan on upgrading to the A6400, I think it is. That screen flips up and I can see myself while recording. It's either that or there's another Sony camera that's like meant for vlogging. It's not like an A series, it's like ZV-8 or ZV-F, I'm not sure. My mind is pretty much set on the A6400 because I'm familiar with the A series or the 6 series, whatever you want to call it. I'm not really a camera guy, bro, so I don't know shit. I just work with what I have, bro. I don't know if you guys noticed towards the end of the video of the previous one, my voice changed. I caught a cold. Everybody's like, it's flu season, boy, it's flu season. That thing going around in the air, everybody's sick. I just arrived at Advance. It's literally like 3 minutes away from my mom's, which is clutch because I come here all the time. Boy, they know me. Bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully this is the one. I'm just going off of what someone in the group told me what it is, so hopefully it is a 30 mil. I said group earlier, I was talking about the RA1 group. When I hit up Sean and he told me about the ORing, he said it was a common problem with these cars, and somebody in the group commented and he said from what he knows, it happens only when the weather starts getting cold. But it's also, you gotta think that my car has above 200K and seals start to go bad and whatnot. But here's what he said. You guys can pause it. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the car now that I got this socket. So here is the nut I was talking about that you gotta take off when you remove the filter. I don't know if you guys can see that because it's kind of not focusing, but you'll need this 30 millimeter and it'll go right here, blocking the light. I don't know how tight it'll be on there, but we'll find out. Oh shit, my light died. It works for a little bit and then it'll die. We gotta crack this thing open. Not too much juice. I'm curious to see what this ORing looks like. This is such an awkward position, yo. My neck is killing me. I thought this whole piece would come out, but it's hooked up. You can see this ORing. I don't think I see an ORing. Really hard to show you guys because the lighting. The ORing looks good, bro. I don't know what it could be. I wish my flashlight wasn't dead so I can show you guys. I can't hold my phone and the camera and this damn housing. Got the new one on and the filter's back on as well. I think what happened was his mechanic or whatever, either the O-ring was on too tight because it was over torqued, or maybe it kind of fell off of the O-ring placement because it has a little slot for it. It might have came undone, or like a little pinch and a little bit of oil is getting past it. We'll find out. I'm about to crank up the car after I put the oil in, of course, because it's still just chilling right here. Imagine I just start the car with no oil and I just blow up the motor. This is kind of worrying me too right here. I don't know if I can stick my phone in here and show you guys at the same time. Like with the light. That's kind of sketchy right there. We're gonna start the car after we put the oil in, and I'll show you guys if it leaks or not. Close back up that valve. Top it off with a little bit of new because it leaked out a good bunch, so we're just gonna top it off with probably that right here. Let it run while it's on jack stands maybe. Or maybe not, I'll keep it on an even surface. Halloween stuff in the background playing. So if you hear some noise, that's what it is. Neighbors. This garage is a mess though. Moment of truth. Gotta see, and then this is the first gen key. The first and the second gen key looks a little bit similar. One's a little bit smaller. But like I said, moment of truth. I'm scared. I put oil in it, the filter's on, the nuts tightened. We should be good. Nothing so far. But it is still kind of cold. It only does it when it's warm. Still nothing. I think we're good. I'm gonna crawl under there maybe, if I can. Ah, shit, it's me. garage fill the oil. The reason why I think the mechanic did his job right is because this one looks brand new and it's not damaged. I'm gonna save this one for later just in case. I'm over it. I'm covered in oil. I got oil all my hair, my shirt, and my arms. I'm wrapping up right here. I gotta take the kids trick-or-treating. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.